Hello, my name is Sekit, and we are playing Team Rustic 4. And there is so much I want to do. Now that we've got the 3 vanilla dimensions unlocked, I actually got a little bit of option paralysis. I figure the first thing we're really gonna need, I did put a little housing up there. I think it's a little small, honestly. It could be bigger. But I mean, I think the windmill will probably dominate. We might tear that down and make it bigger. I don't know. But I went into the mini-map settings here and into the overlay settings. I turned the slime chunks on because we're going to need slime. Right now, I think the only slime we have is that slime in a bucket we found. And I don't want to, it's too cute. So we're gonna dig one of these chunks out. Okay, I found a convenient one and dug out a few layers, and we're gonna dig out some more. Turn this down a little bit. I love the music, but I get copyright hits on it for some reason. We now have the Pipeses mod in the whoops. I broke the drawer. Doing good. The Pipeses mod, which is a mod I really like. The pipes are powerful and they're easy to use. We're gonna need a couple of droppers, redstone and 6 iron. This is one of the coolest pipes mods. I really like it. So we'll need that. You got water, like fluids, energy, gases, and the universals are they're fantastic. We're also gonna need a pipe wrench. And just a couple of flint, couple of sticks. Good to go. Now, the reason I wanted to look at them is because you remember this setup? We've got Silk Touch on our pick now from the villagers, and I thought, I'm gonna be careful there. I thought that we finally get this thing going. You put the pipes in, then you take your pipe wrench and you right click, or shift right click, is it? Yeah, shift right click. And where it's bigger, that means it's going to extract. And you can disconnect. Those are your 3 settings. Pretty simple. Let's toss these in here and see how it does. Okay, so it's kind of rumbling along. It's not the fastest machine I've ever seen. Might be upgrades for it. I don't actually know. Let's see if there's anything in here that looks like upgrade. Oh, we got rings, we got data cards, GPU. Ooh. Okay, so it's sucking them out of there just fine. So 4 pieces of raw iron and 2 nuggets from 1 iron ore. That is fantastic. And there's all kinds of things that it'll chop up. We'll see how it does with the prosperity ore. I know it'll do the inferium. So that's 6 iron ore. It gave us 24 raw iron. That's incredible. We got 5 inferium from 2 ore, 1 shard per ore, a bunch of nuggets. As I've been digging out a place for slimes to spawn, gotten all kinds of other ores, so we're gonna see if there are mods it doesn't work with, or but so far, this thing's doing great. Okay, it doesn't like zinc. We got inferium as a byproduct here. That's cool. Oh, and this is just deep slate. What's it gonna do? Nothing. Inferium ore, all good. And it doesn't seem to like the malum ore. Alright, put up some caves. Heyo. Very nice, very nice. more downstairs. Thought I heard something. Let's see. Even if not, this'll get us started. Wandering Trader showed up, and he just happens to have one of these sombreros from Alex's mobs, which I guess you can't craft. You can enchant. You can put multi-jump on it for some reason. Block reach, steady body, yeah, aqua affinity, blast protection. See, hey, fancy. I like it. See the top. Can we see the top? If I go like this, can we see the top? Not really. That's okay. Oh, fancy. Endermans. Now, I did increase the size of what's going to be the windmill housing up there. I think it looks a lot better. It was just kind of comically small before. It was like a really small hat. Alright, now we got basically everything. I'm gonna do something never really done before. We're gonna be starting to do power gen with the create and the create crafts and additions mod. Now the first thing we're gonna want is a whole bunch of these shafts. For that, we're gonna need andesite alloy, which we can use zinc nuggets and andesite to make. So let's check. Here's our zinc. We'll get 64 and 64. Give us a whole bunch of it. Let's go ahead and we'll make a stack of the shafts. Now what we're going to want is a windmill. So we're going to start with a windmill bearing. It's just some stones, some shafts, and a turntable. And the turntable is just a shaft and a wooden slab. So that's not hard. And we'll get a piece of stone. Set it up like so. One windmill bearing. Now, this ponder mechanic, this is great. It just like shows you everything. Now, we don't need super glue for this, but we're gonna need super glue for something we're gonna attach to it. What we're gonna want, first off, are a whole bunch of sails. So let's take a look and see what's involved there. We'll need these sail frames, which are just alloys and sticks. And we're going to need a bunch of white sails, which are the frames, and some wool. So we're going to go ahead and will that give us 2 stacks? Give us a little more than 2 stacks. Give us a little less than 2 stacks. We need some more sticks, huh? Forgotten how to count, folks. Here we go. 2 stacks. 64 and 64, right? Now we're gonna need 16, I think, wool. And these will give us the sails. Alright, and what side are we gonna do this on? We're gonna do this on this side. So let's install some scaffolding. And I think we're gonna have it come out right here. Maybe right here? I think right, well, I think right here, actually, would be good. So let's throw that right back there for now. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some shafts here going this way. Now I see these little arrows. Tell me that isn't great. Like, that's so cool. How far do we want to go out? We want to go out past, so one more? I think one more. Now I'm probably not in a good enough spot to put the windmill bearing in from on top. But I'll bet we could do it from this side, huh? Let's see. Not really in the right position. What would it take for us to make the wrench from create? I think that'll allow us to rotate the blocks. Okay, so we'd need plates or sheets and some cog wheels. I think that's worth it. Now we're going to have machines to make us these plates, but you can also make them manually. I think it's more expensive. It might cost us 2 ingots a plate, but I believe we can take our hammer and oh no, it's only 3. Well, 1 for 1. That's not bad. Now the cog wheel is usually okay on Deathside Alloy and Crimson buttons. Any kind of buttons. That is, they don't have to be Crimson buttons. Let's get ourselves a little bit of wood here. We'll make ourselves some buttons. Make some more in Deathside Alloy. There we are. Cog wheel. 1 wrench. Okay, let's see if this really does rotate stuff. Yeah, it sure looks like it. But I think we're not rotating the right thing here. Let's, yeah, now we're talking. Get a little more scaffolding here. There we go. We don't want that. I think we're actually like 1 too close. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put this here. Strip it. And then we're gonna go ahead. I'm so bad at this multi-jump. It's so handy. I love it, but we're gonna go. This is probably not enough blossom wood, because we're gonna go out. Well, let's say we go out 6. 3, 4, 5. And the wood I'm putting on here is strictly decorative. There'll be enough sails attached to it to work, I think. Okay, there's a start. Now we're going to take the sails, and we're going to need to be up a little more here, aren't we? Right here. I'm so bad at this. Oh! Glad I put those lights on. Oh! Double jump has an interaction with the elytra. Let us go. We're gonna have to finish the roof on that thing. Okay. Neat. I mean, we can basically just take off without rockets. Like, check this out. There we go. Great. Wouldn't say I'm very good at it, but yeah, I'm pretty skeptical about the multi-jump, but it's like, oh, I'm too bad at video games to use this, but it's cool. Cool. Now the sails work kind of the same way, excuse me. Sails work kind of the same way as the shafts. You can put them down, and then you get these little arrows and ghost images. It's really pretty cool. Alright, sails check. Now if we've done all this right, we should be able to, oh, we don't need that there. We should be able to apply a redstone signal Oh no, right click with an empty hand, okay. Contraption was unable to assemble. Is it this thing? We've got plenty of... Does not have enough sail-like blocks. A minimum of 8 are required. You know, I think I was right the first time. With the way we had it. Let's go ahead and spin this thing around. It's not really working, is it? Let's, wish I brought some more blocks up here. Here we go. Stick it right there and then see if we can... Now see, that's flipping it around like that. What if we shift click? I think that's right. Okay, now if we right click, it's still unable to assemble. Okay, I know what's going on. We did mess up. We do need the super glue for the logs. I'm in the wrong tower. Here we go. I've really got to get some furnishing and decoration in here. I keep forgetting, like, I'm getting lost in here because it's all the same. So let's make the glue. We are going to need, okay, an iron plate, 2 slime, and a nugget, huh? That doesn't sound too bad. There we go. Let's get our slime. And make our glue. Go back upstairs. Now, if I'm thinking about this properly, the glue, which I think we can just place in our offhand, is what tells the structures that, or tells the windmill in this case, that non-sail blocks are part of the structure. So I think if we put it in our right hand like this, and let's just go down, yep, you see the little squelch? We actually want the strip here that we were using before. There we go. Gets a little particle effect. And now let's do the other arms. And the last one. And now, still, crying out loud. What am I doing wrong? Heyo! I just moved it. Okay, so there's some super glue missing there. That's fine. I just moved it back one and it suddenly started working. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's get this going. Our super glue. I'm gonna fall right off. Saw that coming. All right, let's get back up there. Okay, we got it. The more sails you have, the faster it spins. We're gonna be adding some more sails to it as time goes by, but let's see how it is with just 2 stacks for now. Next thing we're gonna want is a gearbox. We're gonna need some andesite casings. Okay, so wood, planks. Let's see if we can use up some of these random planks we got lying around here. All right, let's see if it likes all of this. Do we not have? I guess we don't have any. This should work. There we go. 4 andesite casings. And we're going to craft that with some cog wheels and make a gearbox. We're going to craft it with itself. Let's put it down just in case. Vertical gearbox. Nice. Okay, and now we're going to send the shaft. We're going to send the shaft right through here. Oh, for a jetpack. Not right through there, right through there. Okay. And let's get our stairs back up here. Now we can build around this thing. We can even attach things to it, like no problem. It's not super glued to the windmill bearing or anything here, so it's just fine. Now the gearbox allows us, that's not what we want. It allows us to change the direction of rotational force. So if we're going to send this spin, the spin is what the rotational force is. We want to send that down, we're going to need a gearbox. And it's almost easier to show than it is to tell. Like the conceit is that there's some gears in there, and you've got this shaft spinning this way, which via gears makes this shaft spin this way. We're gonna run this down. I think we just found the limit of how far we can do that. We're gonna put another one down here on the bottom floor so we can send it outside. Alright? Now as you can see, this isn't that fast. We're gonna want this moving a lot faster. So we're going to make ourselves, oh, probably more than that, I should think. What are we missing? That might be good. We're going to make ourselves a couple large cog wheels. Now the cog wheels, if you want to use them for moving stuff faster or slower, they work just like they do in real life, which means I am pretty terrible at them. Whoops. Almost as bad as I am with scaffolding. But let's say we were to take, let's see if I can get it right the first time for a change. We've got a little cog wheel here, right? It's spinning. If we were to attach a large cog wheel to that, okay, I think that's backwards. Never quite get it right the first time. So let's try large cog wheel, which spins a certain, and the smaller one spins faster, right? I need to get up a little higher here. Here we are. Small cog wheel. Now that's spinning pretty quick, and I think we can increase the speed. If we put a large cogwheel down here, you see how this large cogwheel is spinning visibly faster than this one. And we're going to kind of do that down in a line here. Get another large. Now we're moving. Let's see, that's actually pretty fast. I'm not sure how fast. We'll have to make some goggles so we can see how fast. Crying out loud. Are we in the right position? To get a small gear attached there, or are we too far off here? Let's see. Yeah, we're a little far off, but what we could do is make it go even faster. You can really move these things along. Look at that. That's bananas. I love it. Oh! Bad at video games, folks. Bad at video games. Now let's see. Can I just attach the... Yeah! Okay, look at that. That's pretty fast. Okay, this is bonkers fast. I think we can clutch it down to run some other machines. There are clutches in this, so I guess we'll see about that. But the thing I want to make is from Create Crafts and Additions. It's an alternator. There's a couple of things we're going to need, including mechanical crafters, apparently. Now, for mechanical crafters, we're going to need brass. We will eventually do it the create way, but I would like the alloy kiln for other reasons. We'd need 8 of the kiln blocks. It's a little multi-block, kind of like the coke oven and so on. It's also from Immersive. We just need, okay, what do we need? We need 8 bricks, 8 sandstone. We might even have that just lying around. Well, we do need to cook up some bricks. So let's go ahead and make these bricks. There we go. Now we're going to plop this down right out here. Now this one's 2 by 2 by 2. You hit it with a hammer. There you have it. We're going to need a good amount of brass here. So I want to say it's copper and zinc. Sure enough. Now for the mechanical crafters we have to make the alternator, we're going to need a little sandpaper. And what we're going to do is, I think we put it in our offhand. And we're going to need some rose quartz. So let's see, that's quartz and redstone. So in here. Nope, in here. Cool. Let's go ahead, make this. Let's see, yeah, you hold right click and you sand the quartz and you get polished rose quartz. Pretty cool. Where's the sand? It's in my offhand. There we go. And we're going to want a couple iron nuggets. And I think redstone torches. Make those. Make the tubes. We're going to need some crafting tables. There we go. Okay. We're going to need some planks. And okay, so I think we need to just do this once. Okay, it has to be brass sheets. So we're going to need a mechanical press. Not that hard to make. It's a little expensive, takes a block of iron, but it's really not that bad. What are we missing? Oh, we need the andesite casing, don't we? Okay. All right. There we go. Now, this is probably going to move just bonkers fast. We're just going to stick it right there for now. I'm not even sure this is going to work, to be honest. We're going to want a depot. Which is, okay, it's an andesite casing and an alloy. Great job. There we go. I think we should just be able to... Yeah, look at that go. I didn't really want to put them all down on there, but we can always make more brass. Or we could just break the depot. We got a good amount of brass sheets now. So... we got our crafters. We're going to want... only have to do that once. Okay, 12 mechanical crafters. Now, all of the recipes for the mechanical crafters require the crafters to be in certain positions, right? So the alternator, okay, so 3, 5, 3, and 1. So let's go ahead and get that set up. We're not going to worry too much about making it nice because this is, all of these are temporary. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Now we got to add some force to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put another gearbox. This one is going to stay horizontal. We're going to put it right here. And we're going to run a shaft over. That's not even spinning. I think it does have to be vertical, doesn't it? It does have to be vertical. I don't know why I thought, oh, that is vertical. And vertical now, anyway. There we go. And we're going to put a little cog wheel right on the end here. And that's going to apply rotational force to all connected mechanical crafters. Now, what we want to do, we want to take these arrows, have them all point to the same spot. And that spot's going to be this crafter right here. This won't work. That looks okay. Now, for the alternator itself. 6 iron sheets, easy. And, since we got this, there's no reason not to use it. There's no reason to keep putting wear and tear on our hammer. Okay, iron sheets. We're gonna need an iron rod. It looks like we can use the ones from Silence. That's cool. We're gonna need 3 copper spools. So empty spools, that's easy. Iron sheets and an iron nugget. Get our nugget. There we go. Now we're gonna need, 12 copper wire. We're gonna do the immersive version. Smash these down. We've got wire cutters somewhere, I believe, somewhere. Oh, there's somewhere. Don't ask me where. Doesn't hurt to make another pair. There we go. So let's go ahead and make these into wire. Make the spools. 3 copper spools, very nice. What's this thing? A capacitor. Okay, it's just a copper sheet, 3 iron sheets, and a redstone torch. Okay, should be easy enough, right? What am I missing? Oh, that one's zinc. Okay. No problem. There we have it. Now let's run upstairs here. And you just click them where they match up in here. So we got iron sheets here. We got our copper spools here, I think. Then our iron rod and our andesite alloy. And we'll see if we've got everything correct here. Yeah. Boom. 1 alternator. So let's go ahead and make another battery from Cyclic here. See how this thing does. You can slap it right here. Contraption is overstressed. Add more sources or slow down the components with a high stress impact. So let's think about clutch. See if it does what I think it does first. Controlling rotational force. Clutches will relay rotation in a straight line. When powered by redstone, it breaks the connection. Okay, so not what we want. Do we want... We've got gearboxes. Is there such a thing as a gear shift? There sure is. So let's see. Relay rotation in a straight line. Redstone reverses the transmission. Okay, it's not that. Adjustable chain gear shift. Let's see. Unpowered chain gear shifts behave exactly like chain drives. When powered, the speed transmitted to other chain drives is doubled. Whenever the powered gear shift is not at the source, its speed will be halved. I think this is what we want. I think we want a chained gear shift. So we're going to need to make some... Okay, that's not hard. A little bit of a... Oh, there's that new music. I'm just going to let it play. I like it so much. So there's the chain drives. And then we'll need another electron tube. And then finally, we're going to need another big cog wheel. That's the wrong thing. Here we go. Oh, we need more planks. Okay. No problem. No problem. There we have it. And there it is. So, let's look at this again. So we do this, let's try it like this. If we put an encased chain drive here, right? Did it just go flying off? Do we break it? I think we destroyed it. Dear, oh dear. Now, okay, we got it back, but... Oh, no, it seems fine. Okay. So, if I put a chain gear shift here, is that not what we want? I put it here. And power it? With redstone, maybe? Let's see. Now we should have rotational speed. I don't know. Just stick this down here. Still overstressed. Okay, we got a little bit of a better view on it now. Let's put a cog wheel on here just for fun. Now if we power it, I really can't tell if that's any slower. Seems like it's faster, doesn't it? It's hard to tell. Maybe the goggles will help us out. Let's look at the goggles. Glass, golden sheet, and a string. No big whoop. Boom. So where's the glass? Here we go. And I'm sure we have string. Hopefully this will... Oh, can we wear 2 of these? Can we put them here? We have to wear them on our head. Okay. So... That doesn't really help, does it? Let's look at, let's make a speedometer. Speedometer. Okay. Compass, some andesite casing. Not too bad. Come here. So go ahead and make our speedometer. How fast is this thing going? 256 revolutions per minute. That's real fast. 256. Power it. Now it's at 128. That's still too fast. So we have a couple options. We can add more sails. We can slow it down more. Let's see. Let's see. We just need a speedometer crafted with itself. We'll just make another speedometer. There we go. 1 stressometer. High. It's got a lot of stress. It's got a lot of capacity. We're not really stressing it out at all, it doesn't look like. Maybe I don't understand. And take this off. Does it change anything? Now what about this thing? Stressometer. Okay. Oh, so it has no capacity. That's what the 0 means. Okay. So what if we cut it off from this thing? What's our stress capacity now? Now we got all kinds of capacity. Now this thing works. 90 FE a tick. We can shut it off. Just by we can shut the whole thing off from down here just by overstressing it, just by flipping this switch. That's pretty cool. 90 FE a tick. Here's a question. Can I go directly into the battery? Yeah, I sure can. All right. Wind power, folks. Now, there's a lot we need to do with power, folks, but they were starting to run a little long. It's going to have to wait until the next episode. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.